welcome you to Laughing Mountain Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the San Francisco Giants. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Griffin Jax. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
One away. Here comes Bryce Harper. The first overall pick back in 2010. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Swing and a ground ball. Flips to second. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Oh, man.
We go to the bottom of the first. And today's starter, Logan Gilbert. What do you have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Stepping in, Chandler Simpson.
The left fielder, number 14, Chandler Simpson.
Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strike on the inside corner. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Luis Arraez stands in. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
To the right side, Edman. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first, and quickly one away in the second.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
No score here in the second. Ribbed, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
You missed that.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Tap foul at the plate. That one inside. Look out. Got him. 2 gone now.
That is the third baseman, number 7, Kazuma Okamoto.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Bottom of the second. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
In for a strike. Good slider. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite.
Wow.
He flexes his power with that swing.
Look at the 66 feet.
The
That was
Giants
deep
score
part of the
first.
field.
It's 1-0.
Or just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And now it's even 1-1. Swung out. Belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land. Not so much here, but here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 2-0. Cedric Mullins now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Gilbert throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, digging in, Willy Adames. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you've got a better chance of having success.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1. And that one fouled off. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez in position. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Elly De La Cruz. A sliding stop. Fires to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now it's William Contreras. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball there. Contreras in his 5th season hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in Venezuela. High fly ball, right field. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. That one is absolutely
Damn, he crushed
belted.
that one.
Carrying well. And it is out of here. A 2-run blast. And up next for
Lord,
Seattle.
these bombs out
Andy
here, that's
Pappas.
crazy.
He's 0 for 1. That misses. And that's ball 1. That's to third. Fires across the diamond. And that is that. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. Strike 2.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Tied up here in the early going. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first. But he makes it back to the bag safely. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And up next for the Giants, Luis Arias. Grounded out his first time. And that's through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
Here's the tag and he's out.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Swings through that one for strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
And that one gets away at the plate. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Start of the 4th. Now it's the Mariners DH, Tyler Soderstrom. Jacks back to work.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now pitching for the
Drew
Giants,
Rasmussen will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw and saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Up next is Seattle.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
First and second, no outs. Tommy Edman at the plate. Now a fly ball to right center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Base hit into center field. In to score from third. It's an RBI. RBI single. It's 3-2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Trout touches home and he scores. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 2 on, 1 out. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Base hit right field. Okamoto coming home. Dives and makes the tag. Great effort for the second out. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
On the ground. And foul ball.
Oh.
Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. Bottom 4, leading off, Jonathan Aranda.
The first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
In the air, out towards right center. Trout on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Strike 2. The Giants trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Giants, the right
Jung Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the air, left field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. We go to the top of the 5th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Bryce Harper.
now pitching for the
So they bring on the veteran, Cam Boozer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Arise under it. And there's one away.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Soderstrom in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there are two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. Swing and a miss. 0-1. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Willie Adames stands in.
Willie Adames.
Well, these Giants looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Strike 2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back there, but it bounces off his glove. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. In the air, left side. Should be extra bases. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson, 1 for 2. In the air to left center.
Yo,
Base hit.
oh shit, run, motherfucker, shit.
Here's the throw. He's
Yeah, I'm
in
playing
there.
whatchamacallit, who's this, Seattle.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Yeah,
Runner on the go. Strike is
okay,
there.
no problem.
Throw off the mark, and he's in there. 1 out, and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Way out
good.
front for strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
This one in the air, center field. And this one looks like trouble. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So digging in, Luis Arias. He's grounded out a couple of times. On the ground, right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Top 6, and stepping in for the Mariners, Kazuma Okamoto. Booser, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one.
De La Cruz.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Mullins takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for Seattle.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Number 44.
He's 2 for 2.
Rodriguez.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. Out of here. A gigantic blast. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Harper now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One run across in the frame so far, and we're the top half of the sixth. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And a 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Throw, save. And that was close. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw sails over his head at first. So they're all loaded up. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the Mariners. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
That one missing inside. And there's a foul ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. On a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Ground ball could be 2. Flips it. There's 1. And it's a double play.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Mullins stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Mike Trout. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now
pitching change here, Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Fouled off down the right side. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Popped up. Aranda should have this one. And the first baseman makes the catch. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Trout, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th, stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee. The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And he swings through that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. There comes the throw. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
1 away. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Now it's the Giants catcher, Ben Rice. Foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. Play is made, 2 out. And it's fouled away. Man on second, 2 down. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. 0-2 now. He's trying for third. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. On the ground to third. 1 pitch and 1 out. Oh! Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Looking to extend the play now. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Bryce Harper to the plate. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Swings through that one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Rolled slowly to first, but it kicks foul. Out to short, Adames. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. and welcome back to the ballpark. Yandy Diaz now.
Designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
First pitch swinging. Comes up empty.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations. Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
There's a line drive to left field.
Yeah.
Brings it in. One up, one down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Alex Vesia. He's into the game with the bases empty.
51, Alex Vesia.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles underneath it, takes it in for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. He's already homered here in this one.
Junior Caminero.
And a big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Rodriguez under this one. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Andy Pages.
Now pitching for the
Kevin Kelly comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Yeah, that's fouled off. If you're looking for a strike thrower, this is your guy. Doesn't matter what era of baseball you're talking about. You want someone that's going to throw strikes, and he's your man. So, Chris, does the offense dial up the aggressiveness against him? What is the approach exactly?
Well, there is confidence that, hey, I'm going to get a pitch to hit during the at-bat. There's some guys where you're thinking, maybe I get 1 pitch to hit. It's something that I have a chance to turn around. With this guy, you're going to get 2, maybe 3. It's just a matter of, can you capitalize?
Bouncer to second. High bounce, and he barehands it. There's one. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. Bottom 9. Digging in, Jonathan Aranda.
number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Chapman gets a piece there. Vesia in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, Cedric.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. To the right side. Edman slings to first. And the Giants down to their final out. Now at the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. 1 for 3. Runner takes off. Bunt attempt misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Swing and a pop-up. De La Cruz settles under it. And that is the ball game. 7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.